Is that the cornfield right over there?
But you're kind of on the, you've got that push down there. Why is that on the back of that?
Okay, because this is just the advanced outfits, and they didn't have any support for it.
They didn't bring up, that's what happened a lot of people. They didn't bring up enough of it. They report quick enough that the fight is too serious. Part of what happens is something.
God lost it. You know, it's amazing as they each battle they take such enormous percentage of casualties.
I don't think they want us to know it's here.
Well, it's probably some private house, so they don't want people bugging them.
Too grown up.
There's nobody here now.
There's curtains on it.
Look how old look how old they are.
They've hidden the house. They don't want us to know. This is where McClellan cut a secret deal.
Yeah.
17 days after leaving home, 13.
Remember when you said something about Jackson over there? That might be
Hey, yeah, mine is brand new.
There's no reason why people can't take a walking tour on this. There's nothing else they can make plans. Make it accessible.
Affect me in the least. This is the way I felt, and I've heard other soldiers say the same. Never falling in their places or running back into the corn. Many of the recruits who were killed or wounded only left home 10 days ago. The worst sight of all was the liberal supply of unwounded men helping wounded men to the rear. When good Samaritans so abound, it is a strong indication that the discipline of the troops in front is not good, and that the battle is not going so as to encourage the half-hearted. Never before was I so continuously troubled with fear that my horse would further injure some wounded fellow soldier, lying helpless.
There's the Louisiana Tigers fighting right here. You know, the Texas Brigade did what he said, suffered 82% casualties here. Because they were the same guys that hit Little Round Top.
Trail or it looks like it's just like a farm road or
You hooker? Well, I've got another whole division just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Jerry, right over there is where we slew the rebels.
Jim.
Won't be anybody left up there.
That's what I think about them. There were so few Confederates up there, and they were picking them off like crazy down here. They ran out of ammunition up there. That's when they finally made their push that made it. Is
They're out of ammo.
They could tell that they can't cross.
Yeah.
Back, come up there.
Throwing rocks and shit. You know, why don't you put your whole corps up here and blast in your artillery?
There's plenty of fish in this creek.
Clear shot. Good for some glory music.
Robert.
Here's Ricky.
Here's Robert.
Yeah.
Bob, do you need that cap?
A very pleasant
Film
walk. You know, that is almost a surreal scene down there.
Oh.
Ted had been with us. Ted would have done everything we did. Hell, Ted does everything. That was the fatal error.
Hey, come on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's
Suspended Airstream membership.
Suspended for a year.
That's the only subject of the whole trip. He doesn't want to run the trip.
Heck,
Oh, yeah, that.
there he is.
How much garbage down here?
Oh yeah, it's been a party.
You guys have got to be the navigators.
Well, the net's getting y'all ready?
And whenever they'd see Confederates setting up with Napoleon somewhere, they'd bring him over to engage in a counter battery.
What's the name of this farm right immediately in front of us?
Roulette. This is Roulette farm.
Yeah. That's Moomaw. There's that other barn.
Yeah. Now, 1,800 acres, you could have a good reenactment site.
That farm on the, is that the, I guess that's the corn miller. Up there near the Miller cornfield, that barn up on the.
could you imagine what the Park Service would do if you had 10,000 reenactors camping right? It would be the annual reenactment if there was, if somebody owned that farm. But you're right, with historical easement given, what's the value to it? I mean,
maybe they gave a lesser easement.
180 acres of farmland can't be worth.
It's not with anything that's got a historical easement.
I mean, you can't do it. You can't do anything.
What's that? I mean, that's $650,000. That's bullshit. That's
No.
yeah. If somebody sold off, you're dead. You're gone. You know, well, I'll spend my money on cars. You know, that's basically what it becomes. But okay. Economically disposable.
Yeah.
Then you want to stop at the cemetery, right?
I'd like to, just quick glance anyway.
Gettysburg statue.
It's kind of crazy outside.
Let's wave it.
So,
Wave.
50% down, everybody else is running back. And Congress had enough foresight to bring with them a green Irish flag.
So
Can you
somebody
believe?
holds up the U.S. colors, and somebody realized that makes this crazy Irishman. He's done crazy. And Mother had since died in Ireland in 1844. In the middle of the potato famine, he led an uprising in Ireland. And he done bad.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, he's not like these other assholes we got who run like hell. I mean, these guys will fight.
Lincoln's ear.
7th Wisconsin.
So what's this creek?
Willoughby Run.
This is the run that started it.
This was the run that kind of Willoughby Run. It kind of separated the two lines for a long time that morning.
One of them had gotten whacked.
Their lieutenant colonel was wounded here. Their adjutant was missing. Last book. You know, it's funny, as the stones get older, you almost can't read it anymore. God, look at this. Killed, wounded, 18 missing, 1,212. Look at this. Look at these numbers. Effective strength, 1883. Missing, 1212. All captured. Or just wiped out because nobody found them. What regiment? Yeah, some poor.
Call it what you will.
Call it what you
What was
will.
the other
It is
one?
all the same.
Kristen?
Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Chrissy. Now, why Mom gave him those names? Probably Dad was named Chris. You know.
What is it, Kristen and Chrissy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Chrissy sounds like a variation of Kristen.
Oh, it normally is.
They were twins.
Yeah. Yeah, with that Mercedes.
Yeah.
She could have stayed, but no, but she didn't want her daughters fooling around with all these dicks.
Old farts.
Old dicks.
Well, but Southern dicks either.
Oh,
She didn't like
Riley.
them, did.
Oh,
Rebel dicks.
OT.
O.T. Riley.
O.T. Riley, the old fart of man.
He's our sergeant.
He's our, no, he's
Sergeant of Company O.
no, he's not a sergeant.
Yeah.
We have not made him. He's a span of our
Honorary
He's an honorary sergeant. He ain't no fighter. O.T. Riley never did. Ted is a corporal.
Uh,
Yeah, get a real video.
You know,
Listen
those
to
things
him, Mark.
don't interest
Your
me
ass,
at all.
you've been
They just don't.
bullshit. You're gonna tell me if we stopped and bought one, you wouldn't look at it?
Why do I want to watch two other people fucking? I mean, it just doesn't interest me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, you know?
Well,
Watching two people fucking doesn't interest
It
me.
gets boring after a while. It's like,
It does, because
Where's
it's
the
all
next
kind of the
scene,
same, you know? Pussies are pussies, dicks are dicks, and, you know? and
Wait till Nikki sees this at a Christmas party.
yeah.
Jerry, you might want to have Ryan leave for a few minutes.
pussies are pussies, and dicks are dicks.
We're saluting some rebels.
Old fart philosophy. Pussies are pussies, and dicks are
Are you a hooker?
What's that cross up there, I wonder, those boys? The deal up there, you know?
That tower's
Yeah.
got where the Confederate front was, isn't it?
Yeah. That tower's right where the fucking... Yeah. Bob. Come on, quit playing. Fall back from here. Form up right below that steeple, right there.
In a V.
250 men left. 1V right there. You got 1,000 Rebs here. What do? You charge them, the Iron Brigade holding right there, or do you wait till you get reinforcements? They charged. They actually charged. They did kick them off of there. And the 250 men, maybe 100 of them made it. But they hold right there. But I mean, it holds the guys back. I mean, they've got to get enough men to charge them. Division First Corps. He held, sir. And it's kind of, you can hear him reporting back in the sky. He held, so kind of like Picton at Waterloo, you know. 4 times, what, a bullet through his cap. He held, so it's kind of his. He held. 45 years old, never married. Right on that road, and you don't know they're there. I mean, this is like an outpost. This is one rebel.
Where's Ewell? He's on that.
No, Ewell's
Ewell cuts through here,
Carlisle
right?
Up there. Carlisle's there. Rhodes is coming in there. Early's here. Johnson is still back up there. Stewart wasn't Stewart. Stewart was the 3rd Division of Ewell's Corps. Still back there. But God, you can see the trees. You can still see.
I thought Early and Ewell came in.
Anywhere picture of this, he will piss.
Hey, Jim.
Being in German. Understand bodily realities more than most folks.
Who do?
Germans.
Why?
Well, I mean, it was a German comment. Ich muss pissen. I must piss. I mean, it was anywhere in the Eastern Front. I must piss. You piss. Nobody'd argue like you guys do.
Was is los, thinking.
So where was
los.
So where was Lee when he
Yeah.
identified the importance of Culp Hill? He was way.
Oh, back over where the headquarters was.
You see a hill.
Oh, he's still back. He's still back on the way from Cashtown.
Trimble says, "Give me 1 regiment, and I'll take that hill."
not too far from the Cashtown Inn.
No,
Is it? Or which hill do you take? That one or that one? Now, do you want to force that hill, or do you want to force that hill? I mean, you give me your truth, boy. You want to force that hill? That don't mean you could take a cemetery hill.
That's one thing I think earlier Ewell said they made them come in kind of on a long march. They did have to fight. They fought hard enough.
They fought like hard to hell to stay in the ground. But you don't know which hill you're going to take. Culp Hill Banner, what's not Banner? Which hill you want to take? Or Wolf Hill.
Oh, cameras! Cameras! Wave to him, Rick.
No, thank you.
Oh, come on.
We're gonna have some.
Come on. We edited out the crap. Look, there they go, look.
Don't step back. Here comes 2 cars. They're gonna run.
Well, they rushed through here, didn't they?
And some guys do. There's no place else you can be. Barlow's Mill, if you wanted to
Let me see
debate
it.
the first
Oh.
day.
Where did that point to me?
Army of the Potomac, 11th Corps. I mean, this was it. The 11th Corps puts everything they got right here. They're taking pictures
Well,
of me. Fuck you!
The guy with the ponytail.
Really ugly woman.
She's trying to scare off.
Where you go?
Get me out of your way.
Film him. Film him.
Hi, ladies. Bye, ladies. You ugly bitches.
God. Look at here.
Oh, he's a horny motherfucker now.
He gets a misfire like gunpoint in his face like Jerry got.
What?
Misfire.
What? What happened there?
I just walked. You know, once that would happen,
Which way?
nothing
Go
did.
back this way.
I think we can actually park. What is reenactor? Oh, registration. REG. I hope he's not running it.
No.
I think we can actually park up here.
There is no ice.
What? Frank John Burns.
John Burns. You ought to be John Burns, dude. You know that's the big John Burns.
I know where he lives.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, right out there. Why don't you be John Burns? This dude ought to be a great John Burns. No shit. Wouldn't he do it? Hey, I'd be
He
John
would've.
Burns. I mean, you know.
He'd be
long as-
perfect.
He'd be a fucking great.
Y'all did the charge down through there?
No, up here farther. There comes a car.
Around where the color company was.
Yep, one down here.
Guys, come on down. This is the spot where they did the wheel. Yeah, because that's where the Confederates went around. Went around right that way.
How many?
4 color bearers killed and 4 color bearers wounded.
4 color bearers of the 27th Indiana are killed right at that spot. 4 wounded right there. This is Harpers dock. Rick, here's the stupidity of it. The Union is dug in way along the top of that hill. Remember that bunch of Union monuments over there?
Right.
They have.
Well, Brandon, let's hit it.
Boys, whatever was left of them came over here.
Come on, guys. It's like walking.
The right man in the right place.
A little round top on, coming around from this way.
That's big round.
Big round top. They don't cover big round top. Yeah, that would have been an interesting.
That's probably real rough.
I guess you couldn't take supply wagons through there or anything else. I mean,
Sure, that road or that Baltimore Pike.
yeah, the Union's controlling that, so if you're the Confederates, you're trying to go around.
I want to take a look.
As far as to that tree down there.
And they went all the way up to that rock.
Up here.
And we'll go up.
So they were doing their band. I guess that's where the standard tour stop is. It's where their parking lot overlooking the other way. And it's supposed to come through in October.
Some nice titties too.
Sit up here when it's about 60 degrees.
You know, and they always have a memorial thing in early November back here to commemorate the Gettysburg Address in the cemetery.
Yeah, I think I'll be here for.
On top, Wally World. There they go.
See the fierce.
Up on an angle, you know, the pistol's flying on it. the metallic element is very forced to become like subject action all around it. The nitrogen, we're going to get it, nitrogen. Nitrogen acid is getting by the well, it affects the rock.
It must be urine, it's not mine. You're still working?
Mm-hmm.
Still working.
Historical fact that one very little known fact is that Congress was majority Democratic. I mean, there was a Democratic majority in the U.S. Congress at the time. And the coalition that would carry it were war Democrats and Republicans. But Sickles, being a war Democrat, was a chairman. I mean, he was a key guy in Congress. And the deal was, he would make sure Lincoln's shit got through the House of Representatives, but he would be made a major general and get a corps command. And that was how he got he didn't get this corps command until Chancellorsville.
Now they don't do it.
Let's just go. This is where the guys, the Confederates, came in front of that farmhouse and they made their left oblique, right? So they're just giving you a perfect, they're not even shooting back, they're just blasting them, right?
Run away.
Right.
Run away, run away, run away!
At least you could have picked an authentic place to piss.
That's as good as it's going to get.
Gentlemen, we're going to have to unload this truck if we want to change clothes.
No doubt. Oh, I'm not changing.
You don't think you will?
You want me to?
Yeah. I want to see you get naked in her
Oh, well, I'll do it. Yeah.
Well, hell, I'll do it.
Let's go up there and let's change our clothes and we can run in the battle a bit.
I can get as naked as you guys.
You guys gonna go in the battle?
What are you doing, Mark?
It's starting. You better get up there.
No, it ain't starting yet. Look, there's spectators on the damn hill.
That's not going to be there.
I had some. If I'm not going to fire, you can have ones I've got left.
Here, bring your cartridge
Okay.
over here.
This is somebody else's canteen, but if you're not going up there, I'll just take it.
I think I'm going to feel like a week.
No, somebody else. I don't see any of you people showing enough ambition to...
Hi. Did you see that woman look at me? Just walked across the parking lot. Funny.
Urinating in the parking lot? I don't know. Jim, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Anybody else need cartridges?
Yeah.
Are you going up?
You gonna do it?
Huh?
Are you going to go up?
I'm going to dress and kind of wander like a straggler.
You want cartridges though?
Nah.
Brother? Before?
You gonna ride? Okay.
Going this way, Dad.
No, going all the time. I think I've been
Here. I could find Marshall's grave. I gotta get good.
Carry on war.
Was
What, 1883?
Who's that?
Thank God they just found bones and gathered them up and
Pile them in here.
piled them in.
It was only 2 weeks before Antietam. Yeah. Is that old Arthur MacArthur's grave over there?
We're about to find out.
Weren't they the first bunch that could deal with zeros effectively?
Using P-40s.
P-40s?
Yeah, Flying Tigers.
Not even the P-39. The P-40 wasn't a very good plane, was it?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The ceremony you're about to witness is an Army reclaim ceremony to be conducted for the National Youth Forum. It is requested that everyone remain silent and standing during this ceremony. All military personnel in uniform should render the hand salute, and it is appropriate for all others to place their right hand over their heart upon the command to present arms. Thank you.
doesn't hold in one.
I mean, it looks like it, yeah. That's all the bayonets are like on World War II vintage. That was.
Thank you.
Bub Tabs thing. This is by a black area. This is a black area
Mm-hmm.
in here. I think that's a black.
I've seen the names like White, Brown, Jones, Washington.
You know, the Willard may have valet parking, and it may be worth paying somebody $10 to just take our car and be done with it. If not parking around here, it's going to be one way or another.
Say, Booker!
No, you don't. It'd be one more thing to carry.
Hands behind your back, sweetie. And on your mark. Second row, feet together.
Put the cable in. This is the middle of the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, we'll take it from up there.
Okay. I probably want to take it over more.
Adults, take 2 giant steps to your left, please. Starting with the people on the far end. 2 giant steps to your left. One more, sir, on the end. Good. Now everyone slide to your left till you touch the person to your left. Okay, keep it down and leave it on the split car.
Washington have some fun. They say Breckinridge's initials are the Senate. The desks in the Senate are the ones that have been there for 150 years, and they say Breckinridge's initials are initialed in his desk. And so you could probably get the current senator from Kentucky, just write them and say you'd like to visit. You're a real Breckinridge fanatic. They'll arrange to have you taken on a tour of the Senate floor. Because I mean they're in session really so rarely as a group, and you know you really should do that sometime. But that has to be like arranged well in advance. But you know.
It's gotta be short, right? Just leave it short, back row. All right. Left side, right side.
This was where they marched. They marched from the White House down to here. The White House was right about opposite Washington Monument, isn't it? One of those government buildings.
Was it after Shiloh that he was considered crazy?
That was before. Sherman was in here. Of course, that woman looks like a man. No, Brent. Come here, Brent. No way.
Samuel, look at Mommy. Look at Mommy.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So we have to go around that way.
He's inside.
Shoot, Limbaugh, if you put Limbaugh block everything off twice as far as the office.
He'd shut down the car.
Oh, you are right, yeah.
So where was his big weenie in Vietnam anyway?
The Limbaugh? So he was sitting out here
sitting at home?
yapping with his
You know, Brad got whoever was with you. He's a smart ass, but
he didn't do anything.
He was too old to be.
First wife's dying and he's screwing some other woman, but now he's the Christian Coalition. And his sister eats pussy.
Anything going on right here?
Bob.
The only time you and I are on the film.
Exactly.
Here we are. Here, let's stand here. Come over here. Bring your camera over. Here I am in front of the White House.
Good man. Yes,
We are here in front of the White House.
and this is the only time we're going to be on our own
That's
damn
right.
films.
Nobody
We
takes
take our
pictures of us.
own.
Look, there they go down the walkway. See them? Look at them.
We must be ugly. Are we ugly?
We are ugly.
We
Well, we're
are.
across from Andrew Jackson. He's pretty ugly too. He's right over there.
You can only be so ugly and still get on a video.
Right.
Oh well.
Look at all the air conditioners.
Bruce Willis, Meg Ryan, and Dennis Quaid dinner right opposite from us.
Meg Ryan is such a sweet.
It was fascinating watching them because Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid like normal people, and Jimmy Moore and Bruce Willis, because they had agents, a couple agents with them. They just would do all business all the time. And Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid, lances lowered, come at you, and you get that moment in that movie is worth the whole thing because but it's got to be the THX sound because you've got the sound around and you feel the ground shake as this heavy cavalry comes at you.
That's maybe a little bit of that Lee Anderson. You can kind of see part of that. I wanted to see it. My wife and she would go.
Well, my wife would go. My wife would go. I had to see. It's historic. Like the battlefield stuff is actually historic, but the non-battle.
Directly from the master distiller.
That's beautiful. We'll drink one to you tonight, Nicky.
At the time this was bottled in '92, the master distiller at the distillery said this was the best barrel of Blanton that they'd ever done in 10 years. August '92. I've never tried one yet.
We'll drink it by
It's
Stonewall.
11 years old. Bottle.
Here's Jim and Rick trying to steal the TV from the Hindu
We
motel.
aren't trying to steal the TV.
Now, why would it not work here?
Can you back up a little bit?
Why couldn't I? Why could I do it there?
Well, I can connect it to your TV. It doesn't matter.
Hey, we got our TV going. Damn.
Let's do it to yours.
That's all you need.
Well, we do only one TV is sufficient.
We're done.
Yeah.
Primo bottle of Blanton. 92.
Nice.
For us?
We'll try something. We'll have to try it
Up at Stonewall. We're gonna sit on Stonewall. We toasted U.S. Grant.
And all of the.
Now Rick's stealing our TV. Rick, we can't carry all these TVs back to Kentucky.
Can only steal one TV at a time, boy. Where'd you learn how to steal TVs?
From the Booker, I told you.
Who knows the Yankees, goddamn Yankees went down south. They taught you how to steal TVs. Yeah, they only stole one TV at a time themselves. Could you imagine what they do today if a march to Georgia occurred today, all the shit those guys would steal? I mean, in those days, they only stole like spoons and food and shit they could pump in their haversack. Now. Can't you just imagine the ranks coming up, the blue ranks coming up there?
Yeah.
The guys yelling close ranks, and these 90-day recruits that haven't been trained, close ranks, close up. They get federal guys up here, don't know much more.
Yeah.
Do it. So whatever they got up here in the whole.
such a, I don't know, he's such a legalistic guy. I don't.
Gaines Mill, he's the guy that holds the day for the Union at Gaines Mill. Yeah. That was Porter's day. It was. Gaines Mill, he takes the full front hold. Rick is now doing it. Farm next door, the guy next to you knows your wife or your dad. You don't want to go back home and say Billy was yelling and praying. Everybody says fighting men, when it comes down to it, they're fighting for the guy next to them. As a timberman, in the end we fight for each other. That is, every soldier always says, in the end, you're fighting for the guy to your right and your left, and not the country, everything else. Really are gone. It's a moment of truth. The guys on both sides of you know why you're there, why you stay.
And I think it makes.
Oh my, listen to this music.
An 85-year-old woman gets killed.
Where was it? Because John Wayne made his movie, he took a bunch of cattle up there, and there's along the Red River. That's what the song was written at. Montana, maybe. I don't know.
It's not our river.
It's up there. That's yeah. I can.
Because I always thought that the guy had a real pretty song, and I always thought it's a red.
Your flowers, sir.
You know, it's funny. Since there's nobody here, I don't mess with anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the fire. Look at the light.
Captain Ricketts, in his official report, described the fire from Henry House and then the Confederate charge.
We ascended the hill near the Henry House, which was at that time filled with sharpshooters. I had scarcely gotten to the battery before I saw some of my horses fall and some of my men wounded by sharpshooters. I turned my guns on that house and literally riddled it. It has been said that there was a woman killed there by our guns. We did not move from our position. In fact, in a very short time, we were not in a condition to move on account of the number of horses that were disabled. I know it was the hottest place I ever saw in my life, and I'd seen some fighting before. The enemy had taken advantage of the woods and the natural slope of the ground and delivered a terrible fire upon us.
I mentioned you guys sexual alchemy, which is really bad. But anyway,
Well, teach us some stuff for the neck so Liz can watch.
the neck is just this. It's just right hand massaging huko, right in there. Okay? And I mean, you can do it with the left hand. There are 3 shoulder points. One right here at the neck. One right here in the center. I hit you right, didn't I?
Now your right hand is going clockwise?
Yeah. Right hand clockwise, left hand counterclockwise.
Okay, show all the back stuff too.
And now there's the end of the shoulder. The 3 points. One is right at the tip of the shoulder blade. One here, one at the neck. Now, you get the scapular blade. You try to get under it and you vibrate like hell. And you vibrate up. And then you go under the armpits. Most people are ticklish, but by this time,
No, yeah, I am
if
too,
you've been
usually.
successful, the ticklishness is eliminated, and if it isn't, you just work the top at the same time. Now, Bob, what made you go out was I did pressing
Right.
on your back, and your back cracked. Mine will do the same at this point. God, you must like this. And what you're doing is you're again, a spinal cord, let me show you, I'll show you this. The spinal cord is directly in the center, right?
Oh, you are!
Okay. I'm going an inch on either side, right and left, right and left, right and left. But when I press, I'm right in the center, pushing out, directly on the spinal cord, pressing. And you just play with it, you know, it doesn't matter. Nothing's lost, because you wouldn't have done anything anyway, so. But you can see the pressing action? In and out. Then back to the massage.
Where are the butt points at again?
Okay, the butt points. Now, the other sexual alchemy, Chinese women used to have little sticks.
I'm sure Nikki Hughes will be watching this. Nikki, this is for you now.
Chinese women would have little sticks they would put in their men's kidneys.
Say hi, Nikki.
And go left, right. As the men would fuck them, this was a chance of life, therefore the root of reproduction. Therefore, to warm the kidneys, one warms the sexual desire. You push the kidneys here to each side, and you do this with the thumb, fingers is this, going out to the side. Like that.
Rick, where's your other tape at?
How do you like that? Okay. Now, again, I'm going to go up because my thumb's being tired. I'm using 4 fingers to do the same thing up here. Now, the ischium.
Oh, that's the one I like. Liz, this one's for you. Watch this one close.
Your left arm, and you should feel this from your
Make sure
left
Rick's
and
butt
your
cheek
left
doesn't
toe,
come out,
yeah?
Jim.
Don't you?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shh.
You feel good, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Now, do the same to this side. How do you like that? And this isn't bullshit, is it? You know, Again, but we're following again, same principles, top to bottom. We're doing, on the right side, we're doing clockwise, left side, counter, or is it left side clock and the right counter? We're doing it the same way. All movements are exactly the same. The ischium is the bone right above the hip. Now, all of you Kentucky folk seem to find the butt point, as everyone else does, fascinating.
Hey, Rick.
And there is your butt point. How do you like that? All right. Now, Mark, you come up here and you get us this man's butt point. I'm going to have you do it. So that we all know this ain't spooning or bullshit. Left elbow, top hip bone. Going this way.
Hard.
How does that feel?
Well, that's clockwise, right?
Yeah. How does that feel?
Oh, he likes that more.
Oh, he likes it. Yeah. How do you like it? Okay, now, left, begin the left. Yeah.
Counter.
The counter.
Hotel. Willard Hotel. Up on the bone?
Yeah, right on the bone. Yeah, this is on the bone.
The Greenbrier. How old is this, Mark?
The building is here now, I'm not sure. I think it goes back to, I think maybe 1910, turn of the century. Got a real, you could call it classical front or Greek design. Bacon. Wow.
Rest area overlook.